This is Dad and his brother Gordon. At a young age, they were both clever. Dad was a good magician. Gordon was a good flute player. One of Dad's great skills was woodwork, and he made some beautiful furniture. Anything mechanical intrigued Dad, I think. And that period, of course, huge advances in metals and movement and engines generally. And big constructions, bridges, weirs were built, and they all seemed dramatic at the time. To us, not so, I guess. The progress being made in boats and trains, planes, and of course the car, a thing you could actually own.
My first car, I brought an old Chev. It was about a 1914 Chev. It was in pretty poor condition. It was a second-hand one. I paid £47 for it, and I stripped it down and painted it and varnished it, and I took the engine to pieces, did the engine up, and I got a lot of satisfaction of this Chev. It was called the Superior model. It was one that before the Capital model, but I got a lot of pleasure out of that. Then after that I bought a second-hand Studebaker, a 27 or 8 model I should say. That was a tourer, of course. Before I got the car I had a motorbike. That would be when I was about 19, I suppose. It was a Triumph. That was an English model bike. Very rough to ride, but I got a lot of pleasure out of my bike.
I always loved football. I used to listen to football on Saturday afternoon, and at quarter time I'd go out and kick the ball in Begay's paddock. I'd kick the football and then race in and listen to the next quarter, and then at half-time go out and do some more spectacular solo imagined feats of magnificence for Collingwood, basically. And I still like Collingwood today.
Bruce and I were particularly close because we were almost of the same age, in that I can never remember life without him.
Ruth was always cheekier. I think she was quick and funny and a bit cheekier than me anyway.
He used to tease me a lot, Sam. I mean, I think he was protective also. And I remember Alan as being quite a bit younger.
Yes, I vaguely remember them having to entertain me a bit, pushing me around on a billy cart my father had made for me. They weren't that keen on pushing that around.
I can remember a thing called a flute, impossible bit of apparatus for kids. Alan could be persuaded to perform pretty well, I suppose, being the youngest. You know, we encouraged him as an entertainer. He seemed disposed to jokes and anything a bit funny. He'd get away with it where probably we wouldn't.
Ruth and Bruce were very musical, which I wasn't at all really. I remember lying in bed, I suppose before I got up for school, and Ruth would be practising on the piano, and later on I remember Bruce playing the clarinet, or trying to.
And swimming eventually, we somehow learned to swim, I don't know how.